Okay, let's put some of the chords that we have learned to use. What we're going to do here is we're going to do a very basic version of Amazing Grace. This tune here, we're going to use 3 chords. We're going to use the G chord. So that's our G major chord. We're going to use our C major chord. And we're going to use our D major chord. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to play through using just the chords for right now without any melody so you can follow along. And what I'll do is I will count off a tempo. Amazing Grace is going to be in 3/4 time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count off 3 beats first, and then I will go ahead and play the chord changes in my right hand. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, then the C chord, and back to the G. 3, 2, 3, 2, to the D chord, 2, 3, 2, 3, then G chord, 2, 3 again, 2, 3 to the C chord, back to the G chord, 2, 3 G chord again, and to the D chord, and back to the G chord, then one more G. Okay, so this one uses some very basic chords, at least the first way that we're going to play it. We're going to play it again, but the second way that we play it, I'm going to actually show you how to insert the augmented and the diminished chords into that and some minor chords to make it sound a lot more interesting. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play the left hand part, and all I'm going to do is just play the notes in the chord. So instead of hitting the notes together, I'm going to go 1 octave lower. You can even go 2 octaves lower, or 2 octaves lower if you want, to get even a better sound. I'm going to play a bass line in my left hand. So before we played the chords with the right hand, we're right here, and we're going to play the left hand down here. So all I'm going to do for the G chord bass line, I'm just going to play the notes in the chord. C chord bass line, same thing, notes in the chord. D chord bass line, same thing, notes in the chord. And all I'm going to do is just play that through Amazing Grace. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. C chord, C bass line, G bass line. G again, and we're going to go to the D bass line, back to the G, again, C bass line, G, G bass line to the D, and G, and then for that last G, just hit it and hold it. Let's go ahead and put the 2 hands together. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to play the chord in the right hand and the bass line in the left hand. Remember, this is in 3/4 times. There's only 3 beats to each measure. So when I'm playing the left hand, remember it's just 1, 2, 3. Okay? Keep things simple. We'll just hit the hands together. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. So there you have it with both hands. In case you're wondering about the fingering, in the left hand, all I'm doing is I'm using the little finger, the middle finger, and the thumb. So use those three fingers if they're comfortable for you. If they're not, then try to figure out three fingers that do work for you. The important thing here is just that you keep the rhythm going and try to keep everything flowing as smoothly as possible. Before we learn the melody for Amazing Grace, it's important that we dissect what's going on so you can follow along. What I'm going to actually do is introduce the numbering system to you, because I find that it's really impossible to get into any of the really advanced playing without being familiar with the numbers. Now, the first order of business is we need to know what a major scale is. Now, the tune Amazing Grace uses three chords. It uses the G chord, the C chord, and the D chord. Now, what happens is, since it uses those three chords in particular, this is in the key of G. Now, what does that mean? Here's G. Three black keys, F, G, A, B. So G's right here. So now the key thing is, let's go back to your childhood days and figure out what you learned in school, or you probably learned, which was do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, starting on G. Now, here's the way it works. This is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. What you notice when I do that is I have that black key right there. That black key is called F sharp. If I don't play the black key, it sounds like this. So it doesn't sound quite right. So anyway, let me do that. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, starting on G. So it's do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Next, let's number those tones. So we're going to number those tones from 1 all the way to 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is actually, technically it's number 1, but if we keep going higher, it could be number 8. Okay, but what I like to do for right now is just refer to that as number 1. So again, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1. Or if you keep going higher, number 8. Now what you'll notice in the key of G, when I form the G chord, the G chord is formed on the first note of the scale. So therefore, it's called the 1 chord. So the 1 chord in the key of G is the G chord. If we count up again, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. The C chord in the key of G starts on the 4th tone. So therefore, it's called the 4 chord. The D chord starts on the 5th tone of the G scale. So therefore, it's called the 5 chord. Now, when we refer to chords by their number names, then we use Roman numerals. So the chord refers to the position, or the number refers to the position that the chord is in the scale. So when we play Amazing Grace, we use 3 chords in our very basic version. We use the 1 chord, we use the 4 chord, and we use the 5 chord. So that's going to be important to know. Also, when we start learning the melodies, we'll actually use the numbers to learn the melodies, because it makes things a lot easier, and plus it makes a lot more sense.